Well, howdy folks, yes, this is part 10 of this Medieval 2 Total War England campaign. Last part we took Inverness, and that's pretty much what happened there. I put my forces, or most of my army, I grouped my spearmen together, that's all that's left. So this is gonna be on tour in Inverness until we get it into a city, because we're transforming it into a city. So I'm gonna bring back my troops to Nottingham.
Yes, sir.
That's
Full
done.
sail.
That's what's gonna happen in the next turn. Let's make sure that we're building a bit everywhere and everything is fine before I click next. There's nothing to do in camp. In Rennes we're building, everything's fine. We have to do the siege of Bruges.
As you command, my liege.
And as you command, we will assault. This will be much easier than Inverness because it's not a castle. There's a little bit less towers around, so I don't get decapitated, exactly like in Inverness. So we're gonna start deployment right now because it's beautiful outside with the snow, and we can enter two sides. And no, you're not holding rams. I'm sorry. You're holding rams. And I have an extra that I'm gonna send on the other side. Let's place this better. Let's go back here. So the door, so the two rams together, and then one of the walls, and the other one, right there. We'll put the cavalry at the back because it's not useful for right now, and bring the general back here. Start battle. Let's get to the gate. And let's get to the gate. So it doesn't look like we'll have a big opposition because this, all the forces are, I just went to the other side, but all the forces are a bit, not really well placed. So we'll get to the walls with the ladders. We'll get to this one quick. I advance the second ram. Make sure there's no problem. And we'll get the archers in place. All on one side. So everybody's moving. And everything looks like we're gonna open the door. Or that the ladders will work, because this is what happened in Inverness if you watch the previous part. We had to take care of the thing. Flemish pikeman, oh, we better get up. Come on. This is a long operation.
Our men have reached the gate with the battering ram.
As long as we get in with the rams. On the other side we're in.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for the valor and force of our arms.
Yeah, we'll see that. Because those are pikemen's. We'll march the other unit.
Our men are under attack. We need to act.
No, that's alright. We're getting shot by the towers because that's what's happening. And we're getting on the walls.
The battering ram has done its work.
That's the main door.
Now
No, that's the side door.
Brave hearts and brave
We're gonna go
deeds.
take care of that right now.
Our men are under attack. We need to act.
Here we go. get in.
Our men are winning the battle.
So they burned the
If we
second
continue
ram.
like this, we will smash the
Not useful.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for the valor and force of our arms. Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
We have the walls. So we'll send the spears against his cavalry right away. I don't have no time to waste. We'll just bombard his crossbowmen, so we don't shoot our own troops. And we'll run after his crossbowmen on the walls. So this will be pretty easy right there. I mean, we took the walls. So those are spearmen, but I mean, we have the advantage. No problem. Come on. He's losing a lot of crossbows. We get 2 units. I'm gonna see my other side because I haven't looked on it. So this might not, it doesn't look really good. This is why we're gonna use light cavalry. And bring it in. He's got 1 unit that's, okay, 1 unit moved back, so that's 2 units against 2. I'm not in advantage at all. But the main door, we're okay.
The enemy general lies dead.
And yes.
We've sent the base cur to hell.
So the general is dead. We're gonna run with the 2 units in the center of the city. While my light cav gets the wrong way. The other side, the other way. It's more I don't wanna lose all my troops taking that, but that's why I'm waiting for my cavalry. Let's go. Well, we're gonna be taking the center of the city with this.
My lord, our men are in command of the city.
And we'll keep it. So this is all gonna end with the light cavalry.
Our men are under attack. We need to act.
I don't have time to take position correctly, so we'll just send them in the bunch and probably break them because we charge them in the back. We have this unit of crossbowmen that's holding. I'm gonna shoot at those. I have 1 more unit of light cav that I'm gonna send in. But not around. Wow, we didn't break those 2 units. I'm surprised at that. He probably turned around. Yeah, he's flipping his unit around. Look. And that's normally what happens. You
Our
stop.
men are under attack. We
The
must
light
act
cavalry
now.
will take care of that.
Only half the enemy force remains.
It's not really a
The
force.
battle is very much in our favor.
I wouldn't say that.
If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be
We'll
ours.
turn around.
My lord, we've lost control of the city.
No, we're still in. Oh, we're not. It's because we're not alone inside. Look at the crossbows there. I hate pikemen. I really hate pikemen. We'll send 1 unit against them. What are we shooting at again? Oh yes, this unit of crossbows that didn't break. I'll leave you alone. And yes, normally pikemen don't defend really well when they're surrounded, so this is gonna end the siege of Bruges.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
I'm pretty confident on that the victory is always ours. Almost. Send another unit of light cavalry. Oh, those are knights. Whoa. So we'll end this. I'm on fast forward.
By St. George,
there's nothing really to watch.
Taken control of the city.
At this point, I think so. He's moving his troops instead. Well, look at those three guys die.
The enemy army flees the field.
Oh wait, that's That's all done.
Victory.
66 remaining. I mean, he's not gonna run away with 66 men. That's done. So we've taken Bruges. Not that good for our troops.
Glory, honor, victory. God be praised.
Glory, yeah.
Victory.
There's nothing to repair. I'm happy with that. It's a decent side city, as you can see. And we're gonna do something here.
Honor, sire.
You can select all your army, and then I want to replenish my troops, but it's a bit long, so you press M to merge everything together. And then you see what you have left, and you disband whatever is too small.
Sire.
So this is what's left. Still good. I have more troops, so I'm happy with that. Then I'll be retraining more spears to replace, because that's our basic unit. So we've taken Bruges. The French is not doing really good, I'm sure. So we've taken Bruges. We're gonna be moving the army out. I have this army out of Inverness, like I said just before the fight. We're gonna put stuff together. We're coming in London. I'd like to have the catapult maker done. So we'll have the catapult maker done in 4 turns. 4 turns is enough to return troops, and then have maybe 1 or 2 catapults, and then finish those 2 cities. So we'll be done. We're gonna be crossing catapults on the other side, and then make sure that we help our French learn the English way. And yes, I'll take this character. Take settlement, Antwerp. Really? I don't want to push an army there. Construction report. Nottingham, we're doing good. Except that we need a little bit more people. I'm thinking about farming it, but we're gonna recruit a lot of troops. So we're gonna upgrade armors, because for the rest, the drill square is giving me only access to the billman, but it's not an advantage really. So here. So we'll continue with that. Edinburgh, that's my first farm in Edinburgh. I don't understand. This is the largest city we have. Another place where we should do the ballista maker and maybe get out catapults. Catapults will be useful in the north. The northern part of the map here to eventually get inside. Because it's not Bruges or Caen that's gonna give us that, and Rennes is far from the upgrade. So it might help that we do that, but we need money. I'm gonna do the roads first, and then we'll see what's gonna happen after that. just a little around. Make sure I'm building everywhere. There's no port in Bruges. There's no grain exchange. There's no road. There's nothing. It's is there any building? No, there's nothing. So we're gonna start with the grain exchange and the roads. So that's already programmed. And I'm gonna move my army south to Nottingham.
A fine day to sail.
This will everything will stay where it
Go
is.
no further this day, sire.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my
Your
lord.
orders.
You bring a proposition
Trade right
for my
with the
king.
Hungarian.
Your
accepted.
plan seems balanced. Goodbye.
We'll make more money.
Yes, sire. Stop here,
The one
sire.
that's going north. Are we
Sire,
gonna arrive somewhere
as you wish.
eventually?
I
No,
shall continue tomorrow.
I guess not.
sire.
He's just getting lost up north. That's it. I have another
Where
spy
to, sire?
that I'm gonna use. Make sure that we see everything. And there's only one army there.
Yes, my lord.
He's level 2. So where I'm going is this rebel army to use it as a practice dummy. So we'll start training spies and assassins and train them on that small rebel army. You get good percentage, you can get them up to level 5, 6, and then we'll cross them over and then have fun with the French, I guess. So, faction announcement, there's no coming of age. I have this new family
Hail, my
member.
king.
There is nobody in Nottingham. Oh yes, I move Henri to Edinburgh because it's bigger.
Sire. Of course, sire.
We're facing more Scots. Welsh, the Welsh. So, like I said, I'm training more spies. We're gonna complete our garrison. We're gonna be training also more troops here. So, spears, cavalry, and bowmen. And we're gonna skip to the next turn because we're still stuck with the Pope, right? Two turns. We can't touch France. And the Portuguese is just walking around. Making the wind work. Excellent. But that's not giving us really anything. In the rain, I can now recruit town guard. I can retrain them also. So we're gonna be doing that first. We have to start farming the place, building churches. Farming, give us money. We'll do that. And I have another nice little 4,000 that I can spend. York, there is absolutely nothing to build. It's gotta grow. Inverness, it's now a city. We'll start with the grain exchange, the roads. And then we'll probably do town watch after that. So grain exchange, roads, and we'll do town watch. We'll do the port for Bruges, and then the town watch after that. That's the my basic build order. So our army, all of this.
An honor, sire.
I have a problem with this Portuguese army. It's just not helping me. We gonna probably skip the turn, except that I'm gonna train my agents. See, we're gaining +1
Sire.
and
Anticipating with discretion, my lord.
+1 and +1. So that's at 4 right now.
Where to, sire?
This one's at 3. So we'll keep practicing on this dummy. I'm gonna train more spies because it's a lot of fun when they get in a bunch
Your orders, sire.
and start messing around with the public order.
Yes, sire.
Just go see on the other side what's happening.
Tomorrow's journey
Nothing.
planned out, sire.
God's
Um,
servant. In God's name.
Stay near my city,
I am
please.
spent, sire. I shall continue tomorrow.
We're done. I'm gonna finish bringing my army
I
in.
never liked sailing anyway. My king. Yes.
My king, he's the king, and he's got. Well, I'm his great leader, so I'm some kind of a god inspiring the king to do things. And And honestly, right now in recruiting, that's all we have to do, recruit troops. I really like my longbowmen, so we're gonna get a little bit more, and I can disband those too. There's enough spears here. That's it. So we'll keep the money and we'll skip the turn, because there's no other agents I can. Oh, we'll do a priest. I don't want to forget about doing, you know, training priests. And I don't want to be affected in this campaign by heresy, like I was or I am at the moment in other campaigns that I play. Mission success. Cease hostility against France. That's excellent. Faction announcement. Nothing really interesting. Grain exchange done in Bruges. The roads on the way. That's excellent. So this Portuguese army still didn't move. I have a force to bring over. I'm gonna do that.
My lord. Sire. By your command, we can go no further today, sire.
And that's quite okay. I'm thinking about leaving 2 units of spearmen in Bruges, that's it.
Hail, my king!
Sire.
I'm gonna bring my...
Orders. Sire.
I'm gonna leave that.
Sire. Your will,
I can't
sire.
really get there, so for this turn... Let me see, can I get to my army? Alright. So don't leave armies around without a character inside, remember. And a city is not the same. So I'm gonna be putting all that together and push on Paris. This is what's gonna happen in the next turn. Right now we are building everywhere. Nothing is really finished. Nope. So we will... I get the 6,000. Let's do something that I wanted to do for a while.
Only my faith leads to life everlasting.
Get a better fleet. I have 2 ports that I can build fleets there. So we'll start. We'll retrain everything, make sure it's not a mess. I can recruit more, but I don't need more. So that's gonna be done for the turn. Another +1 for you. Nothing for you.
Where to, sire?
Another +1 for you. I will recruit another spy.
An order.
Armies will get there. Have to retrain this unit. And I have to recruit spears and light cav. So we spent our money already.
Aye, sire.
The fleet, this fleet is only 2 boats, so we'll get it up to 4 boats to make sure we don't get it sunk.
Hail, my king!
I'm gonna regroup with the rest of my army probably here and then get to Paris. So let's skip to the next turn. I'm just gonna look at my diplomat,
My lord.
make sure I conclude my trade rights,
We accept this concludes our
and we're pretty happy, I guess.
Without question.
Okay, so we
sire.
passed that because there's no character. When there's a character standing here, oh my god, it's hell on earth. So we're done for that.
Yes, sire.
I have
Stopping here,
another one
sire.
going north. Are we gonna find?
Sire.
Oh yes,
Without question.
I find Russia.
sire.
I found Russia. Is it? Yeah. So we'll try to Novgorod. Where is this city on this? So we'll try to find it, and then we'll get trade rights next turn with the Russians. I'm gonna, like I say, regroup my army and go to Paris. So we'll take a break right there. Make sure, guys, that you watch the next
Yes,
part.
Your
I'm just gonna send my priest outside.
Name the
33%. Let's try it. Yes, success. Excellent. So as I just burned an heretic, I'm gonna invite you to, of course, watch the next part of this Medieval 2 England campaign. Thank you all for watching this one. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave comment on this video. Thank you all and have a good one.